Hi, I'm Katie Callis, and welcome back to Celebrity News. To start off, we've got some bad news for former NSYNC fans. The 13-year-old in you is about to be heartbroken. After 5 years of dating, Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel are officially hitched. The secret ceremony went down in Italy on Friday, and the media-savvy couple already sent out a statement saying, "It's great to be married. The ceremony was beautiful, and it was so special to be surrounded by our family and friends. Aw, so sweet. We are so happy and only a little bit jealous of them. We have a feeling we know exactly what Justin is going to give his bride to celebrate this special occasion. A dick in a box? Jess is a lucky, lucky girl." Speaking about love, third time's a charm, right? Bachelorette Emily Maynard's relationship with ex-fiancé Jeff Holm may be over, but her time on reality TV isn't. You think the two failed attempts of finding love on television she would give up. Nope. Producers want Em to come back for a third season. Not only did her season on Bachelorette have stellar ratings, but she still is a fan favorite, which means more dollar signs for ABC. In fact, they're already preparing a production schedule to accommodate all of her needs. We hear from sources that say, the producers want to change things up and film in Los Angeles this time, but they want to be respectful of Emily's daughter Ricky, so they'll shoot around her school schedule and vacations. ABC loves Emily, and there are tons of Emily fans, and producers think that it could be an amazing twist that could really get people watching, even if it is haters tuning in to see what she will do for a third time. Wait, what? ABC plans on casting her fans to be her husband? Sounds a little stalkery to us, but hey, to teach their own, right? If she does say yes to a third season, we'd hate to see what happens if her third television romance fizzles. It might be time to try for a good old-fashioned matchmaker lady. On another note, feel-good stories like these make us feel all warm inside. The nicest guy ever, or Sandeep Sunny Sai, as it reads on his Massachusetts birth certificate, has worked multiple jobs since his dad died at 14 just so he could help his mom pay her mortgage. And only a few days ago, he was dumped by his girlfriend. In an amazing and probable coincidence, the 22-year-old community college student won the $35 million Mega Millions jackpot on Tuesday, only hours after she ripped out his heart. We're extremely happy his ex-girlfriend showed her true colors before Sunny moved up in the 1%. Maybe you should send her a thank you card once a year on the anniversary of the day she dumped you. Now that's karma. Well, that's it for Celebrity Gossip. I'm Katie Callis, and now let's check out the health news.
Hi, I'm Brooke McGann.
And I'm Katie O'Hara, and we're here with your health news.
A New York woman is claiming that Monday Night Football saved her life. According to an email sent to the New York Jets, Tina, 34 of Staten Island, New York, claims that tuning into one of their games last year changed her life. Last October, as she sat down to watch a game, she noticed that the players were wearing pink and asked her husband what the reasoning behind it was. Her husband informed her that it was to promote breast cancer awareness, and it sparked some interest in her. That night, she gave herself her first self-breast exam and noticed something was wrong. Tina went to the doctor and 2 weeks later was diagnosed with breast cancer. At this point, the cancer was beginning to spread to her lymph nodes, and if she had not caught it in time, she probably wouldn't be alive today, her doctor says. After chemotherapy and radiation, 1 year later, Tina, a mother of 3, is cancer-free. She is forever thankful for the night that she saw the game and says that the New York Jets are responsible for her being alive and well today. The NFL has raised over $3 million for the American Cancer Society in the first 3 years of their program, A Crucial Catch, Annual Screening Saves Lives, which supports awareness of cancer and the importance of getting checked as often as you can.
As one of the world's deadliest reptiles, the black mamba snake contains one of the world's deadliest poisons. Research, though, published in Nature has revealed 2 molecules in mamba venom that can eliminate pain with as much potency as morphine, suggesting an unusual new source for painkillers. Sylvie Dicott, an engineer at France's Institute of Pharmacology, Molecular and Cellular, is the first author of this paper and is one of the researchers studying this unexpected discovery. Dicott and other researchers claim that essentially the things that make an animal's venom so deadly are often proteins that work by jamming open or closed channels that let ions flow across the membranes of neurons. Chemical and cross-chatter into and out of the cells is what allows neurons to send messages to the brain and elsewhere. disrupt that communication speed, and the whole system can come crashing down. However, not all the information neurons transmit is good. Pain, after all, is a neuronal signal too, and shutting down selected neuronal signals, like a migraine headache, would be a very good thing. It would take a lot of work and a lot of toxicity testing before the particular venom extract or synthetic compounds like it are approved for humans' use. But even if it is, researchers say don't expect it to replace aspirin or ibuprofen or even morphine in most circumstances.
A new study published in the Journal of American Medical Association on Tuesday found that the average cholesterol level in United States adults has reached its 2010 goal of below 200 milligrams per deciliter. Over the last 2 decades, researchers have recorded a decline of 10 points in average total cholesterol. While scientists aren't too sure as to why these cholesterol levels are falling, some say it might be as a result of the popularity in some cholesterol-lowering drugs such as statins. However, improvements in cholesterol profiles were also seen in adults who were not taking these type of drugs, said Margaret D. Carroll, the study's lead author with the National Health and Nutrition Examination at the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. With more than a third of the adult population being obese, it is doubtful to researchers that a healthy diet and exercise was involved. Instead, they believe that the widespread public health campaigns to get rid of trans fats from foods are responsible for the sudden drop. The Center for Disease Control found in a study that levels of trans fats in the bloodstream of Americans have fallen nearly 60% since 2000. While this notion may be true, scientists plan on further researching this study in order to get a better idea for the recent decrease in cholesterol levels.
In a study published this week in the International Journal of Eating Disorders, finds that the media is not the only factor to be blamed for eating disorders. It has been hypothesized that certain genes could make a person more or less prone to accepting the thin ideal. To test this lead, author Jessica Sussman, a clinical psychology graduate student at Michigan State University, and her colleagues analyzed data from 343 female twins aged 12 to 22 years old. Each twin was asked 9 questions from a standard body image questionnaire that determined the degree to which they wanted to look like various media personalities, while the twins' environment factors were also taken into consideration. Identical twins were significantly more likely to have similar scores on the questionnaire than fraternal twins, suggesting genetics play a role in determining whether or not we still strive to look like the celebrities we admire. They also found that their environmental factors had little influence. Sussman hopes to take a closer look in the future at what might be underpinning the genetic effects they found.
That's all we have today for health news.
I'm Katie O'Hara, and stay tuned for international news.
Hi, my name is Kate Kratak, and welcome to CSTV World News. This week's first international news story revolves around a young 15-year-old female activist named Malala Yousafzai. Malala was a renowned campaigner for girls' education in Pakistan. She was successfully transferred to Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Binghamton, England after being attacked on her way home from school last Tuesday by 2 armed Taliban members. Although Pakistan had initially insisted that she be treated in her home country, a military statement said that a panel of doctors had recommended that she be shifted abroad to a UK center, which had the capability to provide integrated care for children who have sustained severe injury. Ms. Yousafzai is said to be currently doing well. She was actually standing up this morning for the first time, said David Rosser, a medical director of Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Ms. Yousafzai is expected to make a full recovery. Google was told to revise its privacy policies last Tuesday after French data privacy regulator, the CNIL, accused the company of providing incomplete and approximate details, raising deep concerns about the data protection and the respect of the European law. According to the CNIL, Google was told that it had to give clear information about what data was being collected from users and for what purpose. It has been also told to give users more control over how the information is being combined. Under investigation, however, it was found that Google failed to place any limit on the scope of collection and the potential uses of the personal data, meaning it might be in breach of several of the bloc's data protection principles. The CNIL's president, Isabel Petrotin, said that the company had 3 or 4 months to make these much-needed revisions. Otherwise, the authorities in several different countries will take action against Google. And that's all we have this week for international news. I'm Kate Kratak, and now let's take a look at campus news.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Vidal.
And I'm Ryan Walker, and we're here to tell you about some campus news.
This Saturday, October 20th, the Race, Resistance, and Reason Conference, Rethinking the Boundaries, sponsored by the Center for Gender and Intercultural Studies, will be taking place in Sperry Center and Old Main from 8 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. SUNY Cortland is proud to offer this forum for international and local scholars, along with undergraduate and graduate students. This conference seeks to create a space to discuss the boundaries and rethink the 3 R's of diversity: race, resistance, and reason, globally and at the level of lived experience.
Do you guys want to hear some exciting news? Corica tickets are in. Current SUNY Cortland students who have paid the athletic fee, faculty and staff members, and Auxiliary Services Corporation employees or ASC employees with a valid college ID are allowed 1 free ticket which can be picked up during the following dates and times in Core Union Room 406. Sunday, October 21st, noon to 4 p.m., Monday, October 22nd, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday, October 23rd, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., Wednesday, October 24th, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Earlier today, I also logged onto the website to find a headline, Funny Alum Finds Way into TV Spots. Naturally, I was curious and had to see what it was about, and when I clicked on it, I read the first line, and it said, Jay Kelly, class of 78, gets paid for taunting children. He also gets laughs, lots of them. Kelly has had roles in national ads for Lowe's, Trident Layers Gum, a Time Warner cable spot with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson for Certain Dry, Hershey Chocolate, Sony PlayStation, and commercials for Sears, Motorola, Dodge, Magnum Station Wagon, Frito-Lay, and AT&T. That's a pretty impressive group of individuals. Kelly came to Cortland to study economics, but admitted that he wasn't fond of the subject, but rather enjoyed his English classes. He was also a hockey player for SUNY Cortland and continues to play hockey to this day.
I'm Sabrina Vidal.
And I'm Ryan Walker.
And we're out.